in the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to the Vegan Arcade, where we are playing The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I'm so excited. Oh my god, so much excitement. This is my favorite game of all time. I don't care what any of you say. I don't care about the Majora's Mask fans out there. I don't care about the Skyward Sword fans. Actually, Skyward Sword fans. Actually, I care about all of you. But I just disagree with you about which game is the best game. Because I love this game. It's so good. And I'm so excited to be LPing it. Just so you guys know, right now, this is going to be a 100%ed LP. I'm going to get everything. Unless the game glitches out on me, which it does sometimes. So, let's go into it. I have 3 files here. This is Phil. Phil is my cousin Maggie's file. And Linky Poo is my practice file. If you don't understand that reference, then clearly you haven't seen Donna Bell's current Majora's Mask LP, which is fantastic. And this is the file we are going to be using for the purposes of this LP. I have it set up ahead of time, and it's called Link. So let's go.
Hello.
Hello, Link, wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And Link nods, yes, let's go. So, just like that, we're off. We're gonna go see the Great Deku Tree, who's apparently awesome. And now, in the Kokiri Forest, we get to meet our girlfriend! Maybe. I think she is. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Let's go down and talk to her. First, I would just like to point out this little engraving here, which looks like some sort of monster, which, for those of you that have played this game before, that should be a very familiar looking monster. And then there is a boy right there. Presumably, kind of looks like a winged person. But maybe that's a shield. No, that's a shield in his hand, and a sword in the other. And there's a little ball of fluff above him, which I can only assume is a fairy. So I always thought that was a cool little picture, which will become much more important to the plot later on. What do you have to say, Navi? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Okay. We already established this. From the beginning cutscene. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Okay, so on the far right side of our map, we can see that there is a large tree-shaped object. So we're just gonna hop over here. And for jumping across those stones, we get 5 rupees. Rupees are the currency in this game. Greens are worth 1, blues are worth 5. Reds are worth 20, purples are worth 50, yellows are worth 100, and oranges are worth 200. Correct me if I'm wrong or if I missed anything. Let's talk to this guy here. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You have a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? Because you're a douchebag? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You weren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Okay. Let's do a little exploring then. Let's go in this house right over here, shall we? My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof. Teehee. Speaking of, oh, she's just gonna tell you how much rupees are worth, but I already told you that, so we don't need to bother. Okay, so, red roof. It looks like this place over here has a red roof, so let's go in here. Hi Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Okay, so she's just explaining to you Z-targeting, which is an old concept, but was new to this game. So it's just explaining to you how to do it. Yes, yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. Okay, I know how to talk to people using my fairy. Yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the release of this game. It was first released for the N64, which is the version that I'm playing right now, and it was released in a couple versions, including the gold cartridge version, which was a bit different from this version. It was later released for the GameCube in 2 versions. One that was a promotion for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, which was on a disc with the original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Majora's Mask, and a demo for Wind Waker. It was also released in a Master Quest version if you pre-ordered Wind Waker. Your Wind Waker game would come with a copy of Link yawning. Of the Master Quest version of this game, which is basically exactly the same game except the dungeons are a whole hell of a lot harder. It was then released again for the Virtual Console, which I believe you can buy for about $10, and it was released again quite recently for the 3DS with enhanced graphics. So we're going to talk to the shop owner here. Welcome. Talk to the owner. We sell shields, but not swords. Okay, how much are your shields? 40 rupees. I do not have that much money, but if we come back here, there are 5 rupees. 5 secret rupees. I always loved that secret. This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Teehee! You're telling me that I can get the stuff in the shop for free. You're not helping their business, lady. Do you know how to use the Deku Shield, Teehee? Okay, she's just gonna tell us how to use the Deku Shield, which we don't even have yet, and I'm going to explain to you myself anyway. So, let's hop back over here. Let's talk to you. By the way, just saying, I always liked how, with the Kokiris, they don't exist until you get a certain distance away from them, and then they just, like, appear out of nowhere. Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Link. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor! He may give you a special gift. Teehee! That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gave life to all his Kokiri. That's nice. What do you have to say? A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Mean old Mido. He made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. I'm just going to tell you that there are some treasure chests, and there are 11 rupees and a recovery heart inside Mido's house right here, but I'm not going to go get them because I'm not going to need them. I believe this is the Know-It-All Brothers' house. Yep, the house of the Know-It-All Brothers. Basically, they're just going to tell you a whole bunch of tutorial stuff, and it's going to take up a whole bunch of your time, and you don't want to do that. So let's go back here, and what does this sign say? Read the sign. Hole of Z. Let's go through this small hole. Okay, I know how to go through a hole. Thank you. Yeah, basically just stand by the hole and press A. And then you should start crawling through the hole. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple concept. Okay, over here we've got 5 rupees. Okay, 5 more rupees. I love the music in the Kokiri Forest. Open the treasure chest! What is inside? You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri. You can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Alright, let's equip that right now. Go onto the equipment subscreen. I'm just going to show off the subscreen here for a minute. We've got our quest status subscreen, which is where we're going to store all of our collectibles throughout the game, so I am looking forward to filling all of these slots. This is our map, which is just the Kokiri Forest right now, but as you can see, it is much more vast than just the Kokiri Forest. We have just yet to explore new areas. This is the select item subscreen, which we have which we have our items that we are going to store there throughout the game, but right now we don't have any items, so we just have the equipment subscreen, which has our equipment that we have on us, you know, on our bodies. So That is what the subscreen looks like. Let's go back through the hole. Hole! Okay. Now we are going to do a thing to this sign. It will basically tell you how to do a thrust attack. So you want to get your sword out. Then you want to Z-target it. Start moving forward towards it a little bit and press B. And you will do a thrust attack. And you will get 5 rupees for doing a thrust attack. Now to get 5 more rupees, you can climb up here. And go behind Mido's house. And 1 more blue rupee that is hidden in the Kokiri forest. And but that blue rupee that you get from jumping across those stones respawns every time you go in and out of a place. So, yeah. No! Oh my god, that was so lucky. Okay. What do you have to say? You came out of... I like hanging onto the edge and talking to her at the same time. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up so you can look around the forest. I was talking to her from the ground. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that just happened. Okay. Well, anyway... Let's go buy the shield with our 40 rupees that we now have. Welcome. Buy the no, buy it! What are you doing? You got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press... Okay, I know how to use a shield. No, I would not like to buy anything else. I only have 2 rupees. Okay. So we're going to go onto the equipment subscreen and select the Deku shield. And then once we have selected the Deku shield, I'm going to show you how to use your things. Okay, I have a little bit of lag here, but that's okay. We can deal with lag. Okay, so basically, to do a horizontal slash, press B while standing. To do a vertical slash, Z-target and press B. To do a jump attack, Z-target and press A. To do a shield stab, use your shield and press B. You can do lots of attacks really quickly. To use your shield, press R. To use your shield while standing, press Z and R at the same time. Do you get that? Did you get all that? Oh yes, also the spin attack. Hold B and then release it. You can also do a quick spin by... Oh my god, I did it! I've never done that before. I've never... You guys, I just did 2 quick spins! I was just about to say how bad at quick spins I was, but then I just did 3 of them! No, I want to do another one! Yes! Oh my god! Everyone! I'm so excited! I just did 4 quick spins! Wait, let's make it 5. Let's make it 5, and then I'll move on. Please? No, that wasn't a quick spin. Yes! I've never done a quick spin before. Alright, Mido, let me... If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. What's that? Oh, you have the Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Surya and the Great Deku Tree? Huh? Grumble, grumble. Yeah, you just pout and walk off to the side. Let me through. I gotta see this tree. Oh my god! Let's grab some things. You got a Deku stick. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to left, down, or right. Set it to C and swing it with C. When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. Yay! Sticks! I want more sticks. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay, and that is my first episode of this LP. I'm so excited. Next time, we're going to go inside the Deku Tree's mouth and start the first dungeon of the game. Thank you for joining me, everyone, at the Vegan Arcade. Goodbye.